Good? All right. For your test tomorrow, all right, big things, helpful hints here. I'll try to put this on the website, and I'll give you the reminder. I'll send that text reminder out tonight and give that website. This should be so you can download it, and then the YouTube video should be on there also. Big thing with, like on your study guide, is the 314. Okay, it has to be in that order. 314. Okay, that's abbreviation, the name, the year it started. The description is the one, and then the four things: the overall goal, what R it is, year it ended, or if it's still here, and then constitutional or unconstitutional. Okay, so the 314 has to be in that order. All right, don't mess that order up, because I've had in the past where constitutional was filled in for them, and then they put it up at the top also, and so they missed that. The chunking techniques, that's what all this stuff is there. I'll get out of the way so you can see it on camera. But the chunking technique, since you can't memorize all 70 pieces of information, we should know this from the abbreviation stuff. The A, B, and C, that's if it ends in A, okay, there's 8 of them that are administration, 2 that are acts, 1 authority. Don't memorize the 8 administration, because your brain doesn't like that. It likes only 7 things. Memorize the 2 acts and then 1 authority. Then you only have 3 things to memorize. Okay? 2 acts, EBRA, FSA, the 1 authority is TVA. If you're guessing administration, because you have about a 75% chance of getting it correct. Okay, so ends in A. There's only 1 that ends in B, that's board in LRB. 2 that end in C, that's the 2 corporations, or there's 3 that end in C, 2 corporation, 1 commission. Corporations are CCC, FDIC, and the commission is SEC. Okay? If it has a W in it, the W stands for works. Any of them that have works in it created jobs. Any of those that have works and created jobs were direct relief. And all the work ones eventually ended. So that right there narrows down quite a bit of information. If it has a W in it, it stands for works. If it's works, that created a job, it was a direct relief, and it ended. The direct relief means, did it directly give you something? Money, a job, any of the W's are all those. And they did end. F is federal. I think there might be only 1 or 2 of those. N is national. And there might be only 1 of those on NLRB. Good on that? Questions there? Those are pretty simple. Year it started. Okay, going there. Year it started. There's only years you should even think of. 33, 34, 35. Started. So don't be guessing 32. FDR wasn't even president by then. He didn't take office till 33. Don't guess 36 or 40 or 50 or anything. Just 33, 34, 35 are the years that they started. 10 of them are 33. 1, 34, that's the SEC. 4 of them are 1935. SSA, WPA, NLRB, REA. Remember, don't try to memorize 10 of those. Memorize the 5 of these. If you're guessing, of course you're guessing 1933. You have a better chance of getting it right. I don't know what that did. Done? Done. So the year started. Those are those. Stay within that range, 33, 34, 35. Goals. All right, well, description, because your next thing would be description. There's no special chunking technique I could really do with the description. You're going to have to go through those, memorize those, and make them make sense to yourself. The best example I could tell you is AAA. Okay, if you know what AAA stands for, Agricultural Adjustment Administration, then you're thinking, okay, agriculture, well, farming. All right, well, it's a New Deal, so it was trying to help out with the Great Depression. What was wrong with farming? Well, overproduction. All right, so overproduction. Well, how were you going to fix that? So what the AAA wanted to do, its description was to reduce the amount of supply, reduce the production, so that it would increase the demand or the price. And so that makes sense. That makes a link, doesn't it? It's dealing with farming, and you can think of what was wrong with the farming, the overproduction. Okay? So you're going to have to do that with each one of those and figure them out. So there's no special way on description except for making a link. Goals. The couple of deals with the goals, that's the overall thing it wanted to do. The goal is not building bridges or planting trees. The goal, the overall reason for planting trees is to create jobs. Okay? So goal, we have 5 of them, created jobs, FERA, WPA, PWA, CWA, CCC. The creating jobs, all those, you can also know that the R is going to be direct relief. Any of them that were creating jobs were direct relief. So there's another connection you can make. Those 5, anything they're doing as far as creating jobs being the goal is, were they making a job? Were they making something, doing something, planting trees? 2 of them are supervise the stock market. That's SEC and FSA. They deal with the stock markets. And both of them have that S that are securities. I don't know if that'll help you, but those 2 S's are securities. 2 of them are restore faith in the banks, federal deposit, emergency banking. Okay? Federal deposit, you can think of money, depositing money, so you think of banks. And of course, EVRA says banks, it says banking in it. So there's goals, chunking technique for the goals. The R, the relief, okay, I narrowed it down to just 2 of them, direct relief or financial reform. Financial reform, there's 9 of them. Don't memorize those 9, okay? If there's 9 financial reform, there has to be 6 direct relief because there's 15 programs. So the 6 direct reliefs, CWA, WPA, PWA, FERA, CCC, and SSA. So memorize those 6 direct reliefs. I put a little squiggly line under SSA because it's the only exception. All of these other ones are work programs. So they are under this. They create jobs, they are direct relief, and they all ended except the SSA. That's the only one that's kind of that throws a wrench in it. It's kind of the stepchild. Year it ended. There are 8 of them that are still here, so that means there's 7 of them that ended, and I put them in order. So the 7 that ended, 1934, 35, and 36, and then 41, 42, 43. So don't guess any outside of those years. 1934 was CWA, 35 was FERA and NRA, and 36 is AAA. 1941, PWA, 42, CCC, 43, WPA. So there's kind of a rhyme and a reason there for the years that ended. 34, 35, 36, and then jump to 41, 42, 43. And then the last part of it, whether it's constitutional or not, there's only 2 of them that are unconstitutional. NRA and AAA. So if you're guessing constitutional. Okay? I think that's about all the helpful hints I can give you. I think I already said it with that one. If its goal is to create a job, so let's say on the test, I fill in this one for you, and it says created a job. You automatically know that this next one is direct relief, whether it's filled out or not. Okay? Then you also know that it ended, except for which one? SSA. So I may just give you one of those, but that helps out with two other ones.